Yeah, that's me. You've got a live meeting tonight, I think.
Hello.
Hi, Earl. It's Gail.
Hi, Gail. How are you?
Doing fine. How are you?
Good. Good.
It's
Cold. Cold enough for you?
Evidently it's going to get colder. So
Overnight, sure.
yeah, and snowier too. So
Yeah, I know. They said
Yeah.
2 to 20 inches. That's all they can tell you right
that's really reassuring.
now. We got some other people up on the board there.
Yeah, Crystal, Karen's here, I think.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good.
Hi, Karen.
And
Hi.
Crystal's here. Are you staying the whole time, Crystal, or are you handing it over to me?
If you're good, I'll hand it over to you. I've got to get my son to Boy Scouts tonight.
Sure, not a problem. And it stays recording, right? So with you or with, I mean, how does that work? Does the recording go into my, and switch over to me? So I have to then finish the download and send it to you?
I don't think so. I think it's going to go right into my cloud, and then I'll be able to download it after the meeting and put it on YouTube.
Fabulous.
And I'll send you the link.
Yeah, just wanting to make sure, because I know it did some download stuff here the last time, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't supposed to be sending you the.
No, there's usually an option for it to record in the local computer or to the cloud, and I always try to pick the cloud. Every once in a while I forget, but
Fabulous.
usually it goes straight to the cloud. It's no problem. So
Excellent.
all right, if you're good, then I will make you the host.
Okay.
And then I will get ready to go to Boy Scouts. Somebody's trying to join. Let me just get her admitted first.
Charlene.
It's Stan.
Oh, so that's Stan? Okay.
Yeah, they just disappeared again. I don't know if they have a poor internet connection. I know there's somebody when I've run P&Z meetings, and he lives in East Woodstock, and they do have a poor internet connection, and the same thing happens. It takes them a couple times to join, but they can always call in.
Right. Yes. He's been in before, so he should be fine.
Okay, I'm going to make you the host then, and
Okay. And then I only have one quick question is, do I need to, if Stan comes back in with under Charlene, which it looks like he has, should I be changing his name? And if so, remind me how I do that.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you go to where his name is and go to more, you can rename. But you don't have to do that as long as you know who he is.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to make you the host and then leave the meeting.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome. Okay, you're the host now.
Yep.
Feel free to email or text me if you need any questions or anything.
Appreciate it, Crystal. Have a good evening.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so there's Stan.
Hi, Stan.
So Earl, you're dark. Both you, Karen, and Harold are all invisible to us.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm trying to see.
Sure. What do I do? Start video? Yeah, hold on.
Yes, start video.
Am I there yet? Hello, hello. Yeah, there I am. Okay.
Yep. And
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Hi, Karen.
Yes. Yep.
Hi, how are you?
Harold, you're still in
Hey, guys.
And Harold, let's see, I'm going to ask him to unmute. Why do I have a hand? There we go. Ask to unmute. Harold is both muted and dark.
dark, yep.
Don't think I have the ability to can ask him to unmute and ask him to start his video. But I can't do anything else.
Oh, you can do. And hopefully he'll figure it out soon.
Yes, close the pop-up. And we're back.
Yeah, two buttons.
No, so, okay, Harold, it looks like you're unmuted. No,
No?
no, he is.
I'm not sure.
Yes,
There
we can hear you. We just can't see you.
That should be on the lower left side. You'll see a video, stop video with a line through it. If you click on that, you'll be visible. You
Well,
see
we
it?
could make a movie as the Invisible Man.
We could add, I'll put them in the middle that way.
I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong.
Are you hitting the video button on the bottom left?
That's not on my,
Bring your arrow up into the screen and it should come up at the bottom. Your cursor, no?
oh, wait a minute.
See at the bottom, if you put the arrow into the screen, it brings up all those characteristics there. There you
There we
are.
are.
There you are, you got it. All right, we're all on.
Good. All right, then I'm not sure. I haven't heard from Patrick to know whether he will be joining us or not. So, but we have all 5 regular members here, so we can bring, let's see, all I have to do is let me let's see, exit full screen.
Okay.
It's a full screen. There we go. So I can see the agenda. So I'll call the meeting to order.
6:36 by Gail, okay?
Yep. And we will not be appointing any alternates.
Okay.
So the first thing up is the public hearings.
Okay. This is January 26, 2022, Woodstock Historic District Commission public hearing, continuation for 612 Route 169 concerning the roof, and for 435 Route 169 also concerning the roof.
And I don't see either of them present at the moment.
Okay.
I was not able to connect with Mr. McColgan
Okay.
to let him know. I hope that he'd been able to follow up, but he left no contact phone number.
Okay.
I did connect with the contractor for 612 and let him know that we'd be holding the public hearing, the continuation of his public hearing tonight. But I did not hear back from him to confirm that he was going to make it. I did let him know that if he didn't appear and we weren't able to speak with him, then because of the timing, we have to make a decision tonight. Then I let him know that we would have to deny the application because we're not able to speak with him, but that it would be without prejudice, so they could turn right around and reapply for the February meeting.
Is it possible for us to go to the other parts of the meeting and then come back if they show up?
We can, so we can table it till the end of the meeting and see if one or both have managed to show up, just to give them time.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so next thing would be review of minutes. Thank you, Earl, for putting minutes together.
Yep.
And Crystal sent me the link
Oh.
for the recording, so
Mhm.
I'll send that to you.
Okay, and then I can add it.
Add it and then send it off to the town clerk.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. You
So,
can just by email and then I'll do it later this week.
Yep.
Okay.
great. So if everybody's had a chance to skim, at least take a look at the minutes, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes for the December meeting.
I also approve,
I will
Sure.
second.
move.
Okay, Stan, seconded by Karen.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Great. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstain, that's unanimous. So the minutes have been approved.
Okay.
Correspondence. The only correspondence I've had is the email that I sent to the contractor for 612. And also the information I sent you all from the town hall regarding the survey that's going to be happening about affordable housing. And then a request from the selectman's office for our budget.
Mhm.
Let's see, there's no public here for comment, no project consultations. I don't have any old business, so does anybody have any old business to discuss?
Aye.
All right. Then we'll go to new business, which is the budget. Our very small
Yeah,
budget.
less than 1,000. That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
That's very good.
And it's actually $10 less than last year.
All right.
Because I have figured out what is an acceptable format for submitting legal notices to get them for the JI that brings them in at at between $65 and $70 per legal notice.
that's the same.
Not the JI, I meant the villager. So I upped the number since we had so many
Yep.
last year, and we're
Mhm.
currently running over budget from last year because we had so many, and they were initially at the start of 2021 with Zoom. We had they were wordier and costing us much more.
Okay.
So I pared it down until it's still acceptable. So we're down to about $70. I put $70 a piece and 9 legal notices.
Okay.
We can
Mhm.
bump it up to 10 if we feel like we need one more.
When you do a notice, if there's more than one hearing, that all covers the same one?
Yeah, if we have multiple, I think the most we did was 4, and
Okay.
that still came in at just under $70
Okay.
with, if we got it into the villager, just under $70. So
Yep.
4, like I said, like 612 Route 169 roof, 430, I do 435 Route 1 and make it as abbreviated as possible.
So the fact that you have 9 scheduled, we don't have to have one every month, is that what you're figuring?
But it's only if we as a board, as a commission, think that maybe based upon how busy we've been, we would be wise to plan for 10 or 11 public hearings and budget for that. We can submit a budget to the town requesting 10 or 11 public hearings. Requesting the funds to cover the legal notices for potentially 10 or 11 public hearings. We don't have to have one every month. It just depends on what applications come to us.
Our
Yeah,
recent-
well,
our recent,
since it's so up in the air, should we cover ourselves by requesting for more?
I think we should do 10 because we have had a hearing almost every month.
We have. All right, so
We have that.
I'm changing it on my documents. So 10 at 70 would bring us up to a $700 for the legal notices.
Yep.
And so that would bring our total up to $940. Now, this year, I said the fiscal year that ends in July, we are over budget already. We haven't spent anything, and that's just with legal notices. We haven't spent anything on conferences or newsletters or anything, and we really can't.
Yeah.
Because we're so far over budget. So that extra money it's basically our total funds of $940 is, that's what we can spend. And if we have more legal notices or they prove to be more expensive, we've got that extra $240 to be able to cover that. And then about the only thing actually less 35, we've got to be members in the National Trust, but
Yeah.
so basically $200 as an extra. So if we don't do any programs or attend any conferences, then we've got that money to be
Okay.
able to spend on extra legal notices.
Like a buffer, I think.
So Gail, it's okay to have funds pass over to the next year.
Now it never carries over, but if it's unspent, then it just slides back into Woodstock's general fund.
Okay.
Yeah, they never carry anything over.
Right.
And usually we're up pretty close between either legal notices. If we're running light on legal notices, then we use that money for a resident program or mailing or something. Or the certified local government program that comes up that we have to attend. One of us has to attend and we go to that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so then the next item would be a newsletter or program or combination thereof, we've been carrying that for years, $150 as kind of a base to use. It covers everything from printed handouts that we give out to letters that we mail and that we print and mail to a public program that we hold. Conferences and memberships, as I said, we're supposed to periodically attend something certified local government workshops that are put on from time to time. In COVID, there have been very few of them, so there's no pressure, has been no pressure on one of us to attend.
Okay.
And that's usually, if we have to, that sometimes there's a fee of $55. So we've carried that as a basic operating expense. And then the National Trust membership, which is an annual membership, and that's the $35.
Okay. All sounds good.
All right, so we'll be above budget by $140, is that right? No, I'm looking, 880 to not, by
70, right?
$60. $60. 880 was what we budgeted for last year and 940, so by $60. And we'll see if it's approved. I'll make a note that says that that the amount reflects increased applications and as well as I'll just say I'll keep that same note. Amount for legal notices reflects increased applications.
What they say.
Yeah, and we'll see what they say.
We don't need to vote on this at all.
We do, yeah, it needs to be approved. So I'll look for a motion to approve the budget request for fiscal year 2022 to 2023.
And what is the total amount?
$940.
That's with our,
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Great. Any further discussion? All in
No.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I,
That's right. That unanimous.
Yep.
Thank you. That's that bookkeeping piece, and I'll send that off now to the town treasurer.
is that budget July 1st through?
Yes, through June 30th. Okay. Next order of new business under the other category is, it typically on our January meeting is when we think about who's going to chair this commission, vice chair and recording secretary.
I'll continue to record unless anyone else wants it.
Fabulous. We appreciate that.
I'm not interested at all.
You don't want to take it, Harold? Good.
No.
Then we looking for somebody who's to serve as, if somebody's interested in taking over as chair, or would like to serve as vice chair. The duties of the vice chair are merely if the chair can't call the run the meeting, then the vice chair just steps up to run the meeting.
I'll do that if you
Oh.
want me to.
All right.
The only thing I know about vices is on my workbench, you turn a screw and it gets tighter.
Right. And then,
Karen, you're volunteering to be vice chair?
I'll volunteer.
Okay.
and then
Thank you, Karen.
I can continue
welcome.
on as chair if everybody wants me to continue doing that.
We do.
I'd love to,
Certainly.
yeah.
Unanimous.
Okay, all right, then, we'll take a vote to approve the commission officers as chair, Gail Usher, vice chair, Karen Ola, and recording secretary, Earl Mans.
So could I ask you, Gail, am I still the acting clerk or am I now the clerk?
Oh, clerk, it's clerk. You'll be the full clerk.
Okay.
Once we do this, and you're right, it's not secretary, it's clerk.
Okay.
So you're looking for a motion?
Looking for a motion to, for
I'll
that.
move that we approve these three people for these positions.
I second it.
Thank you, Harold.
Thank you, Harold. Any discussion?
Not me.
All in
No.
favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. So that takes care of that, and I'll send that out to the town, so that gets posted up
Okay.
on the website as the correct, with everything correct.
Okay.
Other new business, we've been asked to participate in a brief discussion of preservation in Woodstock at the Woodstock Historical Society's annual meeting, which will be February 6th at 2 p.m. via Zoom. It'll be about a 20-minute, at the most, is what I've been told, discussion with Myron Staku participating, who's head of historic properties, and Jean McClellan, who's the chair of Chamberlain Mill. Just a way to update people on what's going on. And I accepted on our behalf
Okay.
and am happy to be the one who does that unless somebody else would like to participate.
You're more than welcome.
More than welcome. Go right ahead.
I can't think of anybody that could do a better job.
I agree with that.
Okay, then,
We will want you to report back.
yes. Yes. Well, you can also, I can send you the Zoom link and you can attend. Yeah, as I understand, it'll just be a quick way for us to, I thought it was a quick way for us to update anybody who does attend on what some of the challenges we face now in 2022 with thinking about preservation versus when it was first started back in the 1990s. So,
Okay.
Okay.
That's kind of that's the focus that I'll take is how it's changed a little bit. And all that we have to deal with.
Okay, great.
Can you send over the passwords and meeting number for that meeting?
Yep, I can.
That would,
They
and the
should-
time,
It'll be February 6th which is a week from Sunday, and it's at 2 p.m. And they have not sent out the Zoom link yet, but when it comes out, I will distribute it to everybody.
sounds good.
Mm,
Is there any other new business?
Membership. I was wanting to have my place fulfilled by somebody else and retire at
Okay.
some point here. So if you can drum up some historical society people that might want to join our group, that would be a good idea.
Well, that maybe the Historical Society annual meeting might be a good time for me to put a plug in for
Yeah.
the fact that we're looking for other people to serve on the commission.
mhm.
Right.
Okay,
So in the
Myron.
meantime, can't we move Patrick up?
we can switch out and we can move Patrick into up as a regular member. I think he has indicated in the past that he's willing to do that. So,
I'm
Maybe-
willing to be an alternate.
all right, so if I confirm with Patrick that he would in fact, that his job hasn't changed such that it's going to keep him away and that he would like to be a regular member, then next meeting, we can approve him as a regular member and you as an alternate, and then I can send all the paperwork in, same as we did with Karen, send all the paperwork into the town hall.
Yep.
So then all we need is a letter of resignation from you, Harold, as a regular member, and a letter that, and then also stating that you'd like to become an alternate, and the same thing, only reversed for Patrick, so that then the selectmen can approve all those changes.
If possibly you can find an alternate at the Woodstock Historical Commission, why I'll drop out completely.
Okay, I'll see who I can dig up.
I
See,
can
we can
certainly sympathize with you, Harold.
How long have you been on the commission?
Quite a while, a long time.
You must be working towards 20 years.
I would think so.
Oh, really?
My goodness.
So,
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, amazing.
Thank you.
so we should all think about who else might be. Karen, we try and look for different regions of the town, so it's well represented. We're running low on Hill people if Harold goes completely. Oh, no, you're Hill and Patrick's Hill, so that takes care of that. So we're looking for people from all over town. Anybody who has any ideas of somebody or over the next, say, month, let me know. And
Have we had anyone from the West Woodstock part of town?
I'm in West,
Oh, you're in West, okay, and I'm in East, so
right?
got that covered.
Yeah, Stan's in South.
Right.
And Karen and Harold's sort of on the hill, but you sort of bridge both. Yeah.
I'm over the hill in more ways than one.
And and Patrick and Karen are on the hill, so.
Right, okay.
Um,
Okay,
yeah, So I don't know. It's, we'll see who we come across.
Okay.
We'll work on it, Harold.
Good.
Anybody have anything else?
That's it.
That's it? Oh, well, all right. So that brings us back to the two public hearings.
Nobody showed up.
And nobody is here. So we're gonna call, let's see, we're gonna have to open the public hearing for 612 Route 169 for re-roofing and a new roof, and 612 is Rondo's Garage. And I will take, because no one's here and to provide us with the details, I'll take take a motion to deny the application without prejudice, as presented without prejudice.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Is there any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
That's unanimous. So that I will connect with them and tell them that they can resubmit new application and we can do it again.
Okay.
Then public hearing, opening the public hearing for 435 Route 169, and that's McColgan. And that also was re-roofing. They provided some information on it, including the type of shingles that they intended to use. They're not here to answer any questions. But if you are amenable, I can read through what they provided. And if we feel that that's sufficient to make a determination, then we can go ahead with that.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
All right. JPV Roofing and Construction, Oxford, Massachusetts, has said that they will use, let's see, they will remove all roofing shingles and inspecting the roof deck and secure any loose decking, install 6 feet of Owens Corning Rhino ice and water shield on all the eaves and up the valleys. Apply Owens Corning Rhino synthetic underlayment over the rest of the roof deck. Install new 8-inch aluminum drip edge on the whole perimeter of the roof. Nail starter shingles on all the eaves and on all the rakes. Install Owens Corning True Definition Duration Lifetime Architectural Shingles. Replace all the pipe boots and vents. Install 6-foot plastic Owens Corning ridge vent over the peaks of the roof and nail cap shingles over the ridge vent by hand with 2.5-inch nails, and then remove all debris.
Is this one instance where we have to rule on the color of the shingles?
Well, the shingles are, let me see if it tells, and anytime you do a shingle, usually it's color. The color is integral to it. Let me see if it's telling me what color. Chateau green is what they've chosen, which looks very, that's the problem. Their choice was Chateau green, which looks nearly black in the color printout that I was provided.
Because when we deliberated the Hill Church and the Lyman's, didn't color factor into our decision there?
It does, it makes a difference.
Mm.
And I'm looking for, what is
I
it?
think the existing one at that property is black now, right?
It is black. This is a very, very dark,
Very, very dark green.
dark, like, at least what's come through in the print. But I think this unfortunately is a case of not having enough information.
And which house is this?
This is, let's see, 435 is, it's a craftsman style. It's 1.5 story bungalow. It is down next to, it's down beyond, let's see, how do I tell this? It's 1, 2, 3 houses up from the town hall. It's got a enclosed front porch on it. It was built in 1928.
Is that south of the town hall?
No, it's north of the town hall. It is it is, the next house beyond it is the one that is at the entrance to the academy lot,
Oh.
of the academy playing fields.
Mm-hmm.
At the, so this is south of that. And like I said, it almost looks like a craftsman style. It's a 1.5 story cape, and it's got this 19th original porch on the front of it, fully enclosed. But
When do we allow color changes to the roofs?
at our discretion.
Discretion?
Mhm. Yeah, we'd have to see, usually in a case like this, what we ask for is a sample rather than a printout. And so that we can take a look at it and determine. And we'd also ask for a color picture of the existing roof so that we can compare, and so we can have a better understanding of what kind of change, if any, it's going to make.
Okay,
Well,
you're
can I
right.
suggest, given that they're not here tonight and given that nobody's gonna be doing any roofing anytime soon with winter and snow, that we table without prejudice or whatever you call it, and
We
have
have
them reapply?
We have to make a determination. So we'll have to deny without prejudice, and then I will write them. They are in, the McColgans have left an address in Florida. So I'll send them a letter to that effect and request that they reapply and provide us with the appropriate information.
It seems the way to go.
I agree.
Yeah, it is.
All right, then I'm looking for a motion to deny the application as presented without prejudice.
I'll do that. I agree.
I'll second.
And is there any discussion?
I think we've had it.
I
Yep.
agree.
All right, all in favor?
I,
Aye.
Very good. That takes care of those two then. So we know we'll have at least one public hearing coming up in the next month or so.
sounds good.
Mhm.
Could I just
Yeah.
ask a question on the, oh yeah, we did move on the officers. Okay, got that. Wanted to make sure. That's it for me. Okay,
All right, and that's all, that covers the agenda. So,
Very good.
does anybody have anything else to formally discuss?
I do not.
Not me.
Not
All right.
me.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Harold, okay, I'll second.
Good. All in favor?
Aye.
I,
Motion carried. All right, then. Thank you all, everybody. See you
Thank you.
next month.
Okay.
Everybody stay safe and warm.
careful of the storm.
Right.
All right.
Take care. Good
Thank
night.
you.
Night.
Good night.